Hello, Kevin here again with yet another edition of the Travelling Welshbury. Okay, the first trip of 2025. Thank goodness the hard winter is over. Okay, we can finally get out again. I've got to be honest. I know I said in my last video, if you saw it from way back in Portugal, back in October, that I was more or less ready for the winter. Turns out I wasn't. Okay, but actually, it is great to be back out. I'm afraid I'm doing this on the selfie stick, so it might move around a little bit because stupidly I forgot to bring the tripod with me. Okay, but where am I today? I am at Salisbury Hillside Caravan and Motorhome Club site. Okay, about 15 minutes drive from Salisbury itself. It's a lovely setting. Okay, it's kind of set in the woods. So when you get into the pitches, they're not all sort of uniformed and leveled. They're a mixture of grass and hard standing. We've typically gone for the hard standing, but they're not guaranteed to be level. Okay, because of the nature of the surroundings. Okay, one thing I will tell you is straight off the main road. Okay, there's no lanes at all. Okay, it's straight off the A road, so dead easy to get to. Okay, that is always a plus. I'm sure we all appreciate that. Not an awful lot other than the pictures to show you. A very basic setup in the sense of it's just the washrooms and things like that. The typical facilities you'd expect at the caravan and motorhome club sites. Okay, but kept spotless as always. So yeah, let's just go and show you those facilities and just see where we go from there. So here we are at the entrance to the site. As you can see, it's perfectly well kept, as you would expect from the Caravan and Motorhome Club. And to the left there is the sign from which I was making my introduction video. And to the left there of the sign, you'll see a track. That's actually the dog walking track, goes pretty much the length of the site. Turning around, we've got the main facilities block. Now, some iffy signage here. You might think, when I saw this sign, I thought, have we been taken over by militant feminists or something? That they're trying to say that a man's place is in the kitchen and that only men should be doing the dishes. But actually, no, it's just that the toilets are right behind it. But there you are. There's the dishwashing area for those who choose not to use the facilities in their own vehicle. And then coming just past the entrance to the toilets and the showers, then we've got the chemical point and the water point. There's also, to be fair, there's also about another 3 other water and waste points dotted around the site. So it's not just this one that you can use. So going into the gents facilities, we've got toilets around there to the left, and also to the right. Okay, the first half of this column to the right is toilets, the second is hand basins. On the left we've got all the showers. First of all, the accessibility one in there with the head that you can adjust, and then we've got these fixed head showers in the other ones. I got to be honest, you do have to get a little bit close to the wall with those, not drastically, but yeah, a little bit close, but they are good showers all the same. So yeah, that is quite simply the very clean facilities that we have. go. There's our first trip of the year done. Okay, Salisbury. It's been a lovely time out. Okay, Salisbury is a really great place to visit, full of history, full of tradition. Some of the bigger things they do charge for, and they're not always cheap. Okay, personally, we like to go around and just take in the sights and the streets as we see them. That's just the way we are. But it is definitely a place worth visiting. Okay, it's also, you've got Stonehenge close by, and I know people have mixed feelings about Stonehenge. The fact that it doesn't do a lot, really, does it? It just sits there, and you get it is expensive to get to, and it's kind of sealed off from one thing and another. But if you're into that kind of thing, it's here. It's on the doorstep. Okay. It's also Salisbury. That is also about an hour's drive from places like Southampton, Bournemouth. Winchester is far less than that, and it's only just over an hour apparently from Bath as well. Okay, so there's plenty of places to visit from Salisbury. Okay, it's been great. This campsite, this caravan and motorhome club site, is really lovely. It's really idyllic. I would definitely consider coming back to here. It's beautifully quiet, beautifully surrounded by the woodlands and everything else. The countryside here is fantastic. I definitely would recommend it. Okay, now I've got a challenge for us. Okay, if you're a subscriber to the channel, okay, tell your friends about it. We're currently on about just over 30 subscribers, which when I started doing this, I did wonder if I was just going to be uploading videos for purely uh, my own benefit. Okay, so I can rewatch my holiday memoirs, if you like. And so the fact that people have subscribed, and they're not all friends and family. Okay, there are people that I don't know who they are, but they've subscribed, and thank you very much for that. Okay, but if we can try and get the numbers up a little bit more, if everybody told one of their friends about the channel and encouraged them to subscribe, we'd be well over 50 by the end of the year. Woohoo! Okay, if you're new to the channel, if this is the first video that you've watched, then please give us a like, please subscribe, and again, tell your friends. But listen, until next time, safe travels, sweet dreams, God bless.